All right, I'm about to go live on YouTube. Um, all right, good morning. My apologies for the delay this morning. It's been an interesting one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the calendar. Good morning, ADA Thomas.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, today is June 18th, 2024. I'm Judge Case Johnson. When I call your case, please make your announcements. Christy Bars.
Your Honor, that was a fast track.
Okay, that's right.
Right.
And then Quentin Berry, I understand that Attorney Taylor says it's going to be a hearing.
She did, Your Honor.
Okay.
She said she would be logging back on. She had to take care of something in another court.
All righty. And then James Brown, that was a waiver.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mhm. And Darius Campbell.
That's going to be a preliminary hearing, Judge.
Officers logged on.
This is Campbell. All right. What about Shane Downs?
State will be ready.
The hearing, please.
It's going to be a hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Wilburn Gilbert.
And I don't see that one.
Brendan bonded out, Your Honor. Good morning.
I'm sorry, say that again.
He bonded out.
Okay, thank you. Joe John Hams.
Yeah, I'm dispensive
Joe
request.
John Hams.
That is, Harris, Judge. I am requesting a continuance on this case, Your Honor. I've spoken to ADA Thomas about it.
Any objection?
No, no objection, Your Honor. We spoke.
Okay. Yate, what date are we putting these cases on?
We're still on 7/21, Your Honor.
Okay. How is 7/21? Attorney Pleasant?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, 7/21. Milton Lee.
Your Honor, do you have Milton? Is
That's
that supposed to be
yeah,
James?
James is his
I'm sorry,
last
Milton
name.
James.
Yes,
Okay.
it's okay, Judge. Judge, this is the fifth request continuance. The officer, the detective was on. We have a date of 7/21.
Okay, that's gonna be a continuance. All righty. Jeremiah Johnson.
State will be ready, Your Honor. That's Ms. Callens.
Good morning, Judge. Tiambre Callan here. I was recently assigned Mr. Johnston. However, he is electing not to speak to me and he's refusing our services. I'll be reaching out, I guess, to the Public Defender's Council to see how they want to handle this situation.
All right, so you want to continue this to 7/21?
Sure, Judge.
Okay. All right. I'll make sure I notate that defendant was uncooperative. All righty. That's all you have today?
No, Judge, I'm here a little while longer. I have
Okay. All righty. Sarakias Jones.
State ready. State will be ready, Judge.
Okay. Who has this case?
Your Honor, it says Lister and hold on the calendar.
Say that again.
It said Lister and hold on the calendar.
Wait a minute.
Lister and Hope.
That's misdemeanor court, Your Honor, but I don't think this is a misdemeanor. Let me double check my
Not. I think this is one of the ones that it got through, but they need to be using the other code section. But it is
jail case.
Yeah. So we'll hold on this one and decide what we're going to do.
Judge, I think the charge needs to be amended. I think it's 16-10-59, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's violence in a penal institution should be the correct. Yeah. All right, let's just hold on that one. Juarez Jose.
State will be ready.
Need to hold on that one, Judge. I'm looking for an interpreter to help us out.
Okay. Andre Lewis.
That is Miss Callan's other case. Your Honor. My officer is in grand jury this morning. I just need to know whether I need to let him know to come here.
And Judge, that is my case. That's going to be a waiver of the preliminary hearing, and we're going to do a consent bond on it.
Also a consent bond. Okay.
Yes, Judge. And Judge, that's my last case. So with that, may I be excused?
Yes. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Anies Lopez Navarro.
State will be ready.
Mhm.
That is my case, Your Honor. I'm just waiting for Ms. Bermudez this morning.
Okay. Donnell McKnight.
State will be ready.
Who has Mr. McKnight?
Actually, Your Honor, I believe Mr. Susan Miller's. I believe I got an email from her. I think she's going to be late. Let me double check.
You said Susan Miller?
I believe so, Your Honor. SUESAN. She sent a conflict letter. If I can get it to come up.
Judge, on Mr. McKnight, on the calendar, so he's loaned out. So he may be at the hospital.
Oh, he's not present?
No.
Can we find out? Can you ask if he's in the hospital or if he's loaned out?
Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna have the officer look up his Ellie.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Your Honor, the email I received from Ms. Miller says attached is Ms. Susan Miller's conflict letter. She says, according to this, it was also sent to Ms. Thomas Stanley on Monday, the 16th, around 2:30. You see it? But in any case, it apparently she's presiding in Hampton this morning also. So I'm not sure.
Is she asking us to continue it?
See, that's the thing. She's not. She's just saying there's one case on the calendar for the preliminary hearing on Wednesday at 8:30. Is there a Zoom link for this appearance? But
right. So let's hold anyway because he may not even be here.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. And what about Andrew Payne?
State will be ready.
Also hearing, Judge.
I'm sorry.
Hearing.
Hearing. Okay. Xavier Pickett.
State will
Good morning,
be
Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I represent Mr. Pickett. Judge, I was just recently retained to represent him. Based off the serious nature of the charges, I'd ask for a reset. I currently represent him in an unrelated matter in Superior Court that we're dealing with a bond revocation on in front of Judge Carter as well. So I'm familiar with him and his case, and I'm just asking for a one-time reset. Could we go to, I believe Honorable Court's using July 21st. Is there any way we could please do July 23rd, that Wednesday? Just because I know usually on Mondays I have a ton of conflicts, but Wednesdays are usually a little bit better for conflicts.
That's July. Yes, that'll be fine.
no objection. I've already talked to him.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all you have, Attorney Florio?
It is, Your Honor. That concludes my business before the court. May I please be excused?
Have a great one.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You as well.
Price.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Madam Prosecutor.
State will be ready.
Judge, this individual we're going to ask to hold for a report on. He's not dressed out yet, so he can't come into the area. We'll see what the jail can do.
So what do you mean he's not dressed out yet?
They don't have him in the proper attire to be able to come to this area.
I don't understand what that means.
I think they have specific uniforms or clothes that they put on the people to have them move around in certain places. The jail can elaborate better.
Yes, definitely. Why don't we have Mr. Price?
So we went down to the housing unit and he does not have a jumpsuit. So we had to get him a jumpsuit. And of course, I'm the only deputy that's in prelims, so it would have been hard for me to get him a jumpsuit and be here on time. So I wanted to make sure I was here on time to let you guys know. So I
Okay.
can get him a jumpsuit.
Okay.
So when he's retired,
So
I'll talk to him.
it's
All right.
not a problem. Jumpsuit is just I wanted to be here on time.
We know.
Right. I get it. I appreciate that. Okay.
Yes.
All righty. I just hold on that one.
And Mr. McKnight was he's at the hospital. He's been at the hospital since 5/18.
Oh, okay. And that was Mr. I'm sorry. Which one was that one?
Janelle McKnight.
McKnight. All right. So we'll continue this one to 7/21. And Yate, if you could please respond to Attorney Miller and let her know that it's continued when her client was in the hospital.
Yes, Your Honor. And
Thank you.
also, the journal is still on. That's who they were on for as well. So I guess we can go ahead and release them.
Okay.
Be continued to the 21st. Rosanna Hughes.
Yes, ma'am, I heard that. Thank you. I will
Thank you.
be leaving.
Okay. All right. Jeremiah Reeves.
Judge, that's a continuous. I already spoke to ABA Thomas about it. She was fine with continuous.
Your Honor, we excuse him. Right.
And 7/21.
Yes, ma'am. No objection from the side.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And then Lindsay Sablon.
Defendant bonded out, Your Honor.
Bonded out. All right. What about Dennis Taylor?
And I believe that one might have bonded also. Let me check and see. Oh, no, I haven't. State will be ready.
Brandon Lewis is assigned to Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes, Your Honor, Brandon Lewis.
Oh, Brandon Lewis. All right. Do you know if he knew he had court this morning?
I forwarded him the link yesterday.
Okay. And Deputy, just to make sure we don't have Mr. Sablion, Lindsay, do we? In custody,
No, we
right?
do not.
Okay, thank
No,
you. We'll hold on Taylor. And then what about Bisme Todd?
Yeah, that's Mr. Lewis's client.
Hmm?
I think he
Who
wanted
was that, Judge?
Todd.
Todd.
That is going to be a drug court referral, Judge.
Okay. Thank you.
And Judge, I'm going to log off with you momentarily while I check in with Judge Farmer.
Okay. All
Thank
righty.
you.
And then Mr. Wardrop, I see here where that was already a waiver. Did I miss anybody? All righty. And so we can, Attorney Taylor, who do you have today?
Quentin Berry, Judge.
Quentin Berry. Okay. All right. And you announced the hearing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. And do we have that officer on?
We do not, Your Honor. I've been attempting to reach her.
Okay. What officer do we have on where we can go ahead and start?
Officer Don, Attorney Lewis's case, but he had to just log off to go into court.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Rod, which one did he request hearing on? The other ones, Your Honor, I don't have anyone else logged on ready.
Okay, I'll be on standby. Just let me know when we're ready to start a hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
And just, okay, if we could get some kind of ETA on the officer on this case. This is an old case, and there was some issues with the officer on the last calendar. We thought we had a consent on the bond, but Mr. Berry did not want to consent to the bond. He wanted a hearing. So that's why we're back on the calendar today. We were on the calendar April 14th. I am in Judge Malone. So I may have to log off and log back on, but hopefully when you come back, we'll have an announcement from the state regarding the status of their witness to officer in this case. And if I could go into a breakout room with Ms. Thomas, I could maybe explain to her a little bit more about what's going on with the case.
Okay. All right, ADA Thomas, are you available?
I'm available.
Okay. All righty. And so, Attorney Taylor, I'm going to put you in room 1.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry with them. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
You have James Brown and Sarakias Jones. They both refusing.
They're both what?
Refusing.
All right. So James Brown, we're done with his case. He can go back.
Okay.
And who else did you say?
Sarakias Jones.
Jones. All right. So just hold him anyway. He may have, we may have a hearing on him. But Bars
Okay.
can go back. Harris can go back. Milton James can go back. Jeremiah Johnson can go back. Andre Lewis can go back. You don't have McKnight. Xavier Pickett can go back. Jeremiah Reeves can go back. Bisme Todd can go back. And Warthall can go back. Hopefully that helps.
Okay, I see. So the only hearings that I see right now is Quinn Berry, Darius Campbell,
Hmm?
and Andrew Payne.
No,
I see we got.
Downs.
Okay, I see Downs. I'm sorry, I skipped over him. And it's a
And
hold
then
on.
possibly Jones.
Okay.
Possibly Jose.
Okay.
Possibly Payne.
Okay,
Price
okay,
and Taylor.
gotcha.
Got it?
Thank you.
All right.
This is 88 Thomas. Who was logged on from the sheriff's office? Can you hear me? From CCSO?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Thomas. How you doing?
I'm fine. Are you the jail or are you for something else?
I'm the jail.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
You want me to change my name? You want me to try to change it to something else?
Yeah, because I was hoping you were somebody else. Can you just put CCSO jail?
We'll do that.
Y'all got my hopes up for a minute. Anyway. Judge Case Johnson, I have an announcement. Actually, I have two.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On Miss Taylor's case.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
Defendant Quentin Berry.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute, is Miss Taylor here? Oh, Lord.
I think
Judge, she jumped off, so I have to wait for her to come back.
hold on. Let me see if she's, yes. But go ahead and give me the announcement.
The officer on this case is no longer with the department, and from my understanding, she might have been gone for a little while. So the state will be requesting a continuance to get somebody else here to testify on it.
Okay. And this is CCP. Who is this with?
This one is with Riverdale PD.
All righty. So I will I'll hold till she see if I can hold till she comes back. I will be taking a break from noon to 1.
Okay, I was hoping we'd get done, Judge. I'm trying my best.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready to start a hearing.
Okay. I can do my other announcement. I believe Mr. Rogers is here.
Okay.
Mr. Rogers. It's the same announcement on his client, Shane Downs. Downs.
Okay.
State would be requesting a continuance. The officer in this case is no longer with her agency. And who will be available to testify on this? I don't think it's been continued before.
All right. Attorney Rogers.
I don't know if it was just on my side. It kind of broke up at the end. I got the gist of it, I think, which is that.
I need a reset.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Downs will want me to ask for a dismissal, Judge. He's here. We don't know where their witness is, but Mr. Downs is here. It's a jail case. He's already in the jail. The state is, that pressed about it. They can bring it back later.
All right, I'm going to continue it one time, this first time, to 7:21.
Thank you.
Any other announcements?
That's all I have at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Your Honor, regarding Sarkeesius Jones, we're holding on to him for what reason?
I'm not sure, but
Interpreter, they're waiting for Madam Interpreter to log on.
Oh, okay.
I sent the logins over.
For Sarkeesius Jones?
Jones doesn't need an interpreter.
Yeah, I know it
Suarez Jones is what the announcement was, from my understanding.
I just have hold.
Joan, okay, Miss Thomas Stanley. We got two people. Sarkeesius Jones doesn't need an interpreter. But
no, I didn't think so.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm looking at
Suarez. He does.
Yes. All right. And so who has Jones? I know there was an issue.
I'm not sure, Judge, and I think maybe he needs a conflict, but I'm not going to speak out of turn.
Let me chime in, Your Honor. Okay, so he's on the calendar as being assigned to Lister and Holt.
That's right. That was the riot one.
Yes. So if the case is a felony, an order needs to be done to get him assigned to us, Your Honor.
It's a felony.
Okay.
Yes, it's definitely a felony.
So something needs to be done to assign to us.
Let me just see if I can get them to amend this warrant. Let me see if I can get them to amend this warrant. Is this the one that they did amend it already? But maybe
not on my end, it hasn't been. Let me double check.
Okay, so hold on, let me check this out. Hold on one moment.